Hey, good morning, everybody. Bob, Trade Genius, the 24th of Thanksgiving week. And Southern California last week got some beautiful rain. And this week we're going to get another storm, 3 to 4 inches. So we already got 1.5 in the books. And if this storm performs as advertised, we're already where I live in Southern California. I'm in a 13-inch a year average, and we would already have 5.5 inches in the books, almost 40% of the year in. And then we're having another storm expected the week after, potential with a atmospheric river somewhere between the Mexico border and San Francisco. Just amazing. I love it. Experts, of course, were always wrong, and my view has always been Southern California, Northern Mexico, Northwest Mexico, and Arizona are going to be great places for the grand solar minimum. We're going to get more rain. We're going to get a lot more tropical flow coming up because the jet stream is going to be so wavy. And so, that's not why I got on today. There's some weird things happening in the market that I learned a long time ago. Don't question it, just trade it. Is that all of a sudden copper and steel popped last week, and oil started too, but then it looks like oil might have peaked again already for the week. But I don't know if money's starting to leak out into these other commodities, or if the Chinese are moving their money over to steel and to copper to protect their assets. But it doesn't really matter. It's moving, and we've been downtrending for a while. And all of a sudden I had 3 indicators pop on me here, and money flow reset, and I made a note to myself, buy copper miners, and I quickly flipped over to FCX, and lo and behold, we had a buy signal. Last time that copper moved, you notice it popped. It gave a 9% pop. I didn't trade this. I just want to point this out. I had a double signal on FCX, and this time I jumped on it, and so far so good. And I was even cautious on this because I've been selling calls against my position. And 1150s last week I pocketed the whole thing. This week I have to make it to Friday here, but we'll see. But it looks like things are starting to set up, and the longer term trend seems to be coming back. Freeport used to be one of my favorites to trade, and then it started to get really wonky on me here, and we started getting this kind of action. But since it bottomed out here, this has been a great place to take a long swing trade, and now it's consolidating here on a daily, and I think it's ready to take the next move higher. And so then I looked at the steel stocks, and the same thing here. So go back to my 4-hour. And so we got a pop here too. So here's the same setup when copper set up, came back, it did a double bottom. I mean, it's identical, and then popped. So I didn't trade it yet. I was unwinding some other positions, so I didn't really have too much available capital here to call out. But I think this might be the trade we should keep an eye on here for Monday. AK still does these nice moves. Last time we had this double signal like this, we would have caught it here, and you would have had to move up to here, 10% in a week. I tell people who subscribe to us that, if you make 3% a week and you only use 1/3 of your capital, you're making 50% a year. I mean, easy to do if you're in front of your computer. And that's just more of a math exercise, just to show you don't have to go crazy and catch bottoms and look for these 10-20% movers. You grind yourself out a couple 3 to 4% movers. Occasionally you get a 10 to 15%er. It'll even out some of the small losses that you'll take. And I think AK Steel might be looking for another move high here. And so just keep an eye on that. I think this might be an interesting trade for us this week. And I talked about the market already. Phil's been talking about Bitcoin. So typically Thanksgiving week is a positive week, but the market's feeling really, really heavy. So just keep an eye on what's happening with the Japanese yen. Keep watching the VIX, and just keep watching the bonds. Those will give you clues to the funding sources. So we may grind this week, or they may take advantage of low volume and bring this puppy down too. So you got to be on your toes here. And then, hey, for those who subscribed to us that took advantage yesterday of the Black Friday special, it was overwhelming. I really thank you. And but it still goes for those who are subscribers till next Friday. So take advantage of it's basically almost 40% off of the regular price that you started with us. We want you to stay with us. We want to make it worth your while. So take advantage of it. You can extend your subscription. Even if you renewed 3-4 months ago, you can renew again. We have some guys that are out 2 or 3 years, so I'm stuck doing this for at least that long. And take advantage of a really good deal. I mean, you're talking, $25 a month, and we just give you pure gold. Thanks for listening. You guys have a great day. I have more things to talk about. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Bye-bye.